Hi guys, if you are offended by the female reproductive system, you should turn off this video. So basically this is my first video and I'm going to be talking to you about something that I was recently diagnosed with. It's PCOS or polycystic ovary syndrome. So basically what PCOS is, it is a syndrome that basically makes you develop high testosterone levels and lowers your chances of conceiving, among many other things. I'm going to be going back on my story and what led me to my diagnosis. So when I was 14 years old, I started first menstruating, as do normal young women, and I got it for the first time and then didn't get it again for, I think it was 8 months after that. I wasn't that concerned about it. I didn't really want to have it, so I didn't really find it that much of a problem. So after I got my second period, it was extremely excruciating. The pain was like definitely very high up there. I remember having to come home from school from it. This happened basically every single time I did menstruate. I would get very severe cramps and my cycles were not regular, so it was really difficult to predict when they were happening. So I was around 15 years old when I decided to go on the Implanon because I had had enough of having wacky menstrual cycles, and I thought that maybe this would either even out my menstrual cycles or stop them completely. Not the wisest decision, if you may ask me. I got the Implanon even though I wasn't sexually active. I got it anyway and I completely stopped menstruating for 3 years. So you have the Implanon for 3 years and then you get it taken out and get a new one put in if you wish to. So I had mine for 3 years, I got mine taken out and then I got a new one put in. I had that for a year. I ended up meeting my fiance, my now fiance, who we've been together for 4 years now. And after a year of being together, we decided that we would start trying for a child. I always wanted to be a mummy and I always wanted to, you know, basically just be a homemaker. I just wanted to just have a family. That was my goal in life. Ever since I was a young child, I think every woman wants to be a mother someday. So anyway, I met this man and we both decided that it was a good idea to start trying. And I got the Implanon taken out and a month went by and I got my first period since having the Implanon taken out. But then I didn't get another one for 1 whole year. So a year went by and I ended up getting another period and it was just really inconsistent for another year after that. So I have now been off for 2 years with just inconsistent menstrual cycles, and then my friend told me about Clomid. So I started taking Clomid and it did regulate my cycles. I took around 4 rounds, but the side effects of it were extremely severe, so I couldn't really keep up with it. And my partner and I, we were just really over trying at that point. I mean, we had been trying for 2 years and we were just like, no, we just don't want to try anymore. We'll just put it in God's hand, basically. So it took 6 months for my cycles to come back, or for me to have a cycle, and it was, I think it lasted for around 2 months. I completely menstruated for 2 months straight, and then it would go away for 2 days and then it would come back for 2 weeks, and then it would go away for 1 day and then come back for 3 weeks. It was just really inconsistent. So basically at this point I was really confused. I did not want to go back on any contraception, as I thought that that is what made my cycles extremely irregular and erratic. So I really didn't want to put my body through any more crap, basically. So I was on folic acid and prenatal vitamins, but it wasn't doing anything for me. The actually really scary thing is what happened around 3 months ago. I was sitting down on my bed. I experienced a gush of fluid come out. I wasn't really that concerned. My friend told me that it could have just been cervical mucus, so I didn't think anything of it until it happened a couple more times throughout the month. I ended up deciding to cut all ties with my doctor. I didn't think he was diagnosing me correctly. I mean, I'd been getting blood tests and I just don't think he was taking me seriously. So I decided to go to a new doctor that my mum advised me to go to. So I went and seen this doctor and they immediately booked me in for a series of blood tests and ultrasounds. While I went to my ultrasound, the ultrasound technician had told me that there was a number of cysts on my ovaries and that his conclusion was PCOS. So after he told me that, he then followed to tell me that I had basically a slim to no chance of conceiving naturally. He also told me that if I wanted to conceive, that I would have to start trying for a baby in the immediate future. I am saving for IVF to get done, and my partner and I are extremely excited. It should be happening around September. We will have the money together to do it. Also, I am going on a PCOS diet plan. I have stopped eating meat entirely and basically cut out all dairy. If you have PCOS, you also know, or if someone of your friends has PCOS, you would know that weight difficulties are a big symptom of it as well. I'm starting that, and I will also be doing weight loss diaries, and I will be doing IVF diaries, fertility, basically living with PCOS, as this was a very big shock for me. I didn't really find any information out there that kind of was fitting to my categories. So what they assumed the gushing of fluid was the cysts rupturing and then expelling from my body. So that's basically where I'm at right now. Please like this video if you did, and subscribe to my channel because I will have a lot more videos coming out about my documentations of my TTC and my weight loss and everything like that, and I'd really like all of your guys' support. And please send me messages of your stories, your infertility journeys, or your PCOS, or your sister's PCOS, or your friend's PCOS. It doesn't matter. I would really love to hear what you guys think, and also how you thought this video turned out. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!